Hello guys, it's Teddy and welcome back to another FIFA 19 Liverpool Career Mode episode. It is episode number 8 and in today's video we're playing against MU. So talking about league standings, we're still in that first place with 33 points, and Spurs, they have the same amount of points, but they're sitting in that second place because their goal difference is not as good as ours. So now they're playing against, I believe, they won against Southampton. It was a very hard game for them because they only won 3-2, and now they're playing, they should play against Burnley at home, yes, and Leicester City is playing against Crystal Palace. So Leicester City is in that third position with 31 points. So with 31 points, and if they will probably gonna drop some points against Crystal Palace because they're playing away, and plus Crystal Palace, they're in that seventh position. So and by the way, we scored 31 goals, so that is just insane, and we only conceded 12 goals. So Leicester City is the best defensive team, but I still think that they will concede a lot of goals in this upcoming month in December, especially in December because we have a lot of games to play. So now it's a very important month because if we can win all these games in December, we will have an advantage against those other clubs. And talking about top scorers, Roberto is in that second place. He scored 9 goals in 40 matches. Hazard has played 2 games more and he has 1 more goal. So Roberto, if he still has a chance to overtake Hazard, and we also have Mane with 6 goals after 40 games, so he's still in that top 10. And we also have, I believe, Mo Salah with 5. So our front three is doing a very great job. And do we have any more players in this list? No, we don't. So let's go to the assists. And Roberto with 5 and Naby Keita with 5 as well. Salah has 4 assists. So our team is just playing a very good football. Now I believe we are on 7-game winning streak. So and in this game I will probably gonna use my first team, but I will give a chance maybe to Matip, and I will also gonna give a chance to Nathaniel Klein, and I also want to give a chance to I will give a chance to Ceballos because he's a very good player. He's playing a very good football lately, and we have some players on the bench, I should say on reserves in the reserve squad, but I will put Brewster on reserve in the reserve squad, and Origi we have Liao. Maybe I will give a chance to Origi, and Chirivella will stay he's going to be on the bench because he's a very good player lately and he's playing a very good football. Liao is not gonna play. Wijnaldum is very tired, so we have Crivella and Henderson. We also have Shaqiri who can play as a cam. So Suarez will come in off the bench, and hopefully he will score some goals because I want to take a look at his statistics because I think that he has 3 goals, but he might have a little bit more. So he needs to score 7 goals if he wants to stay in this club until the January transfer window. So Salah is the top goal scorer. It doesn't make sense because I thought that Roberto is the best player. And Mane, I thought that Mane scored a lot more goals than Salah, but it turns out to be that Salah scored 10 goals in 28 matches. It's not good because he should score more. And Roberto only played 23 games. He got 10 goals and he has 7 assists. Mane is playing a very good football. Suarez, yes, he played 15 games and he only has 3 goals, 1 in Champions League and 2 in the Premier League. And I believe he scored both goals against Bournemouth. So now we are playing against MU, and I don't know if he gonna score these goals. And I will see you guys in this game after just a few seconds. So now we're getting ready for this game. As you guys can see, Mohamed Salah is also getting ready for this game. And it is going to be a very tough game. As you guys can see, they have Lukaku, they have Ander Herrera. But the only good thing about us is that we are playing at home and at Anfield. So it is an advantage against MU. But I don't think that it's going to be a very easy game for us because they have a very nice squad and they're probably gonna use their first team in this game. So I'm not expecting a very easy game, but it should be a very entertaining game. We should have a lot of goals, but we are still in that first place and we must win this game because I don't think that Spurs is gonna drop I don't think that Spurs is gonna drop points against Burnley, and we are the best defensive team. So Leicester City, they probably lost to Crystal Palace 2-0 and or 3 maybe, or maybe 2-0. It's probably should be like this. And so now they have 12 goals conceded, and we also have 12 goals, but we also have 1 game in hand. So if we're gonna win this game against MU, so we're gonna have the best attack in the league and we're gonna have the best defense in the team. So it would be massive. So let's just start this game against MU, and hopefully we will do well because I want these 3 points. Now we are on, as I said before, we are on 7-game winning streak, and it would be massive to continue this amazing run against MU, and MU, as you guys know, they're our biggest rivals. So it would be very nice to get these 3 points at Anfield against Manchester United, but it is going to be very tough to do something like this. And Fabinho with the first shot of the game, and it was a good stop from David De Gea. So Matip just destroyed Romelu Lukaku, and because we lost the ball and they counter-attacked us, and now it is probably going to be a red card. Yes, it is. It is a red card for Joel Matip, and he's not gonna play in this game anymore. So we only have 10 players in this game, and it is very bad because I don't think that now we are going for the victory, because I don't think that we can. We will probably gonna concede, and yes, it is a red card, and it was my mistake because I made the bad pass with Virgil van Dijk, and now we have a red card for Joel Matip, and now he's not gonna play in 3 upcoming Premier League matches, or I believe in 1 match. I don't know how this works, but it is very bad because he's a good player, and now the worst thing about it is that we're not gonna have a player in this game, and it is very bad because Joel Matip is a very good player, and he always plays a very good football alongside Virgil van Dijk, and now it is an advantage for MU. At the start of this game, I said that we have an advantage against MU because we were playing at home, but now they have a real advantage against us because they're playing with 11 players against our 10. So yeah, it's not looking good for us because that red card will probably gonna destroy our chances to win this game against MU. But I'm still gonna try my best. The most important thing in this game is not to lose a game against MU because they are, as I said before, they are the biggest rivals. And another thing that we need to do in this game is at least get a point out of this game. We can't lose because even if we were not gonna win this game, that is okay because that means that our winning streak is the end of our winning streak. But I think that is not a big deal because the most important thing is to keep that clean sheet or just get a point and not to lose, because I want to keep this record still alive. And it was a pretty good cross, but now we're gonna have a corner, so I'm gonna pass this ball to maybe Virgil van Dijk. Yes, so I'm gonna pass somewhere over there, and Virgil van Dijk with the header, and it was a very nice header from Virgil van Dijk. He almost scored this one, and yes, it was a very good header, and I think he was fighting for that ball against Lukaku. So yes, it was a very dangerous shot from Virgil van Dijk, but sadly we couldn't score in this attack. And Paul Pogba just scored, and our defense is just terrible because now I'm using only it's 2 center back formation, and even though it should be a free at the back, but I only have 2 defenders, and now we conceded straight away because we didn't have wingers. So now it's looking terrible because we're probably gonna lose this game. And that mistake from me, with the Matip red card, it will probably gonna destroy our chances to keep this winning streak in the Premier League. But at least we need to somehow get this 1 point. And I also gave a chance to Luis Suarez because we need those tall strikers who can score goals. And it was a terrible pass from me. It should have been a pass to Mo Salah, but now they are counter-attacking us once again. And take a look at this. We only have 3 players at the back. It is just terrible. But Fabinho did a great job. But now they're just... Hopefully we will score at least 1 goal because I can't lose this game against MU, especially against MU. And Roberto Firmino with a shot, and it is going to be 1-1. What a great pass from Luis Suarez. And it's sadly not a goal for Luis Suarez, but that's a very nice assist. And now we scored an equalizer. Take a look at this pass from Sadio Mane. What a great pass from Suarez, and what a first touch from Roberto into the top left corner. It was a very nice shot. Take a look at this. No chances for David De Gea. And now it is 1-1, and I'm gonna try my best to keep this result because I'm not going for the win, because the most important thing is to get this 1 point because I don't want to lose at home against MU. But if I will have a chance to score that second one, I will try my best. But it was a foul. That's very nice. I'm gonna pass this ball to Sadio Mane. Mane passes back to Salah, and Fabinho it was a pretty it was a good stop from Lukaku, and Lovren passes to Naby Keita. Naby Keita is trying to make that cross into the penalty area, and he lost the ball. But we still might have a chance to take that ball away from them. But their passing play is very good in this game, and I'm not getting that many. I don't have that many counterattacks in this game. So now is the most important thing is defense. We still have 20 minutes to go. We can't concede a goal because we only have two defenders in Lovren and Virgil van Dijk, and we also have some. But we have 3 CDMs, I believe. So that is probably a good thing about this formation. And now it is going to be. Now, but and Rev gave the ball to Manchester United, even though I think it was the ball went to the out of bounds from MU. So I think the ball should be ours. But now we're in the counter attack, and I'm gonna pass this ball to Roberto, I believe. No, it wasn't Roberto, and it is probably going to be a corner. It would be very nice. Now it's not a corner. It's a and I'm gonna pass this ball to Naby Keita. Naby Keita. I'm just gonna run, and I'm gonna pull this shot off. And it was a very nice shot from Naby Keita. I wanted to finesse this one, but Valencia, I believe, was near me, and I couldn't do anything about that because I couldn't pull this one off very nicely, you know. And now they're trying to score that one. They're crossing the ball to Romelu Lukaku, and Naby Keita with a turn. He runs to the fast break, and it is another terrible attack from Naby Keita. Naby Keita messed this one completely because it was a very nice chance for us to score the second one, but now we might concede that second one, and it would be terrible. And what a great save from Alisson. Alisson is just insane player in this career mode. I'm gonna give a chance to Crivella because Fabinho is very tired, and it is my last substitution of the game. And what a great punch from Alisson. And now the most important thing is to don't let Lukaku shoot. It was a very nice header from Lukaku, and he could have scored this one. But now we have Dani Ceballos, who is running to the fast break. He passes to Naby Keita. It was another terrible pass, man. I want to score that second one, and I can't because these guys are just fucking playing terrible football. And now we're gonna concede that second one. No, we're not. But they're still. This is their last attack, and now that means that we are only gonna get a draw, or maybe we're gonna lose this game if Lukaku or Pogba gonna score. And it should have been an offside, but it is not an offside, and that should be it. Yes, it is. And we only got 1 point, but I think if we had Matip in this game, we probably would have won this game because we had some chance. And that means that after this game, we're playing against easier opponents, and our winning streak came to the end. But I think that's okay because we played a very good tough match against MU, and plus we played only with 10 men on the pitch. So I think that's a fair result. We got only 1 point, but I think that's pretty nice. Hopefully Spurs will not win their next game, and I will see you guys in the main menus after just a few seconds. So I'm here, guys, and I just want to take a look at the Champions League draw. And we are playing, and now we are in the round of 16. Liverpool is playing against. It is going to be very interesting, and it is Porto. We have a lot of good fixtures. We have Roma against Schalke. I think both teams can win this one. Bayern against Barcelona, very interesting match. It should be a very interesting match. City will destroy Monaco. Juventus Atletico, a very nice match as well. Spurs against Benfica. I think Benfica might have a chance against Spurs. Paris Saint-Germain against Real Madrid, a very interesting matchup. And United is playing against Lyon. So it is very nice. Very nice clubs are still in this competition. And Spurs, they lost. They lost their last game. I don't know how they managed to. They lost against Burnley, and I just wanted to sim this game against Burnley, but now when they won against them, it is just amazing. So that means that I must play against Burnley because I don't want to lose against them. So this is my team that I'm gonna use in this game. I changed a lot of players, and we're playing away from home. Then we're playing, I believe, against Wolves. So I will sim this game against Wolves, and I'm probably gonna sim this game against Newcastle, and we probably gonna play this game against Arsenal. We'll see how it goes. I still don't know because I think I will play only 2 games in this episode, but we'll see. So let's just hop into this game against Burnley, guys, and I will see you guys in this game after just a few seconds. So now we're playing against Burnley, and It is going to be a very tough game because they have a very good squad. We're playing at Turf Moor, so let's just start this game. And now they're starting this game. I don't know how this game gonna end because they just won against Spurs away from home, and now they're playing at home against Liverpool. So they won against a very good side, and now they might win against us. I just can't let them win against us because we're still in that first place, and we just gotta win this game against Burnley. Even though they won against Spurs, I think they don't have a single chance to win against Liverpool because Liverpool is a very good team. And Origi was the first shot of the game, and it was a good finesse shot, but that defender was very close to me, and he just destroyed our chances to score a goal in this game. Not in this game, in this possession, you know. And I'm also using Luis Suarez, who is playing in the starting lineup. This is a game where he should score those goals. He also still has that game against Wolves. He also has a game against Newcastle. He also has a game against Arsenal, and he still has 4 games to go. And if he will not score 4 goals in these matches, I don't know. We're gonna I don't know what I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna sell him, but it is going to be very bad for Suarez because he knows that he still has a chance. He still has a chance to stay in Liverpool, and it was a pretty bad attack from me because I should have scored with Wijnaldum over there. And now Luis Suarez with a shot, and oh my God, what a volley from Luis Suarez with his left foot. And even though he's right-footed, but now he scored with his left foot. What a great pass from Sadio Mane. That turn from him, and then he just crossed that ball to Suarez into that penalty box, and Suarez with a very nice goal, probably the best goal in this season. I don't know, but we had a lot of good goals, but this one is, take a look at this once again, at this shot into the top right corner. A very nice shot from Luis Suarez. Take a look at this, boom, and it was impossible for their goalkeeper to stop this one. It was just an amazing shot from Luis Suarez, and now he's on 4 goals, and he's on 4 goals, and he only needs to score 3. So I think that this is a game where he should score these goals, and if he can score a hat-trick in this game, I think that and that means that he needs to score only 1 after this game. So I think to score only when you need to score only 1 goal in 3 games, I think, and when you're talking about Luis Suarez, I think it is very likely to happen. So yeah, and my own player just stopped that run from Alexander Arnold, and Shaqiri will pass the ball to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez will turn. He will finesse this one. Oh my God, he hit the post. Oh my God, it was such a good chance for Luis Suarez to score that second one. And now I'm gonna pass to Shaqiri, but it was another terrible mistake from I don't know who was the guy, but now they're counterattacking us, and they might score. And what a great stop from Virgil van Dijk. Luis Suarez with another shot and with another goal. He's just an amazing player. He is actually a very good player, but I don't know how I just probably used him wrong. And take a look at the shot, boom, and that's it. That is 2-0. He scored 2 goals, and it is another great volley, I should say. And it was impossible for goalkeeper to stop this one. And now we only played 38 minutes, and we already scored 2 goals against Burnley. And Burnley, they don't have a chance to win this game, and they probably don't have a chance to get that point because Suarez in this game is probably going for that hat-trick, or maybe even for 4 goals. It would be massive. And Gudmundsson is trying to he's trying to get them back into this game against Liverpool, but it is a very nice shot from Burnley, but Alisson is in the position, and now we're running to another fast break. Sadio Mane passes to Shaqiri. Shaqiri finds Luis Suarez, but Gibson is he's just too strong. But we still have some, we still do have some minutes in this game, not in this game, in this first half. So we might score that third one against Burnley, and yeah, we lost the ball, and only 2 minutes were added. So the injury time so the first half just ended, and we are leading 2-0, and Luis Suarez with a very nice performance. Hopefully he will score 2 more goals in this game, and that means that he's staying in Liverpool. And he had 4 shots. he scored 2 goals, and I believe he also hit the crossbar, so he could have scored 3 goals. So I will see you guys in the second half after just a few seconds. And Luis Suarez scores the third one. Only 52 minutes. We're only 52 minutes into this game, and he already scored another one. Shakir with another great through pass to Luis Suarez, and he scored another one. His finishing is just is amazing. Take a look at this through pass once again, and what a great shot with his left foot. So in this game, he scored 2 goals with his left foot, even though he's a right-footed player, and it was impossible for their goalkeeper to stop this one once again. And these shots are just so strong from Luis Suarez. He's probably very angry, and he wants to stay in Liverpool, and he only needs to score 1 more to stay in this club, and he still has 3.5 matches to play in this league, and hopefully he will score because he's a good player. I don't want to sell Suarez because now he just started to score goals again, and I see no point to selling him, so I'm gonna pass to Luis Suarez once again. Luis Suarez with a turn, and I'm just gonna finesse this one. It was a good shot, but it got deflected, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is trying some skill moves with Alexander-Arnold. He just lost the ball against Mark Albrighton, and he left Leicester City for Burnley in this summer. So it is a very nice move for him, and it is going to be durable. And Arnold Lennon just came in, and a very good player. He was very good at Everton a few years ago, and I should say he's a very fast guy. And I still remember those goals when he was in the counterattacks, and he scored a lot of goals in the counterattacks because of his speed. So he used to play very good football back then. So, and now Suarez with another run. He's trying to get that fourth one, but now this time they managed to stop him. But they might score in this attack, yes, and they scored. And it is a mistake from Alisson because he should have punched this ball away, but that's okay because we're still that is not a huge problem. The fourth Belgium player scored for their team, but I think that's okay because we still have that lead, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is just running, and it should have been a foul, but the ref is just blind in this game. I don't know what's wrong with him. And so talking about our next 2 games against Wolves and against Newcastle, I'm probably gonna sim that these games because I hope for the win. But I will play against Arsenal, and I don't know when I'm gonna play against Arsenal. Maybe in this episode, we'll see how it goes. But if Suarez can score at least 1 goal in those 2 games against Wolves and Newcastle, it would be very nice because. And now it's a chance to do something like this. And Luis Suarez, yes, that's it. Luis Suarez scored 4 goals in this game, and the challenge is done. So Luis Suarez is staying in Liverpool, and I think I'm happy with this because when he played for Liverpool a few years ago in 2014, before he joined Barcelona, he was an insane player. Alongside I should say Daniel Sturridge, and that partnership between them, it was something amazing. And Suarez is now staying, and I think that's okay because he already scored more goals in this game than he scored in the whole season, so that is just amazing. Burnley just got destroyed by Luis Suarez, but all these goals were very good, because it wasn't like these shots were very tough to score. You must make those runs. You also gotta finish those ones, and when you have Luis Suarez with his insane finishing stats, so it is very likely that you're gonna score these goals. And I will try my best to score that 5th one because it would be something insane. Suarez scoring 5 goals in 1 game, but we don't have time to do something like this because the game should end right now, and the ref, for whatever reason, the ref is not blowing the whistle, and he probably is waiting for Burnley to score that. He wants Burnley to score that 2nd one, but they didn't have a chance in this game, and we won this game against Burnley 4-1. Suarez scored all 4 goals. He had 7 attempts, and he scored 4 goals, and now I believe he has scored 6 goals in the Premier League, and I think that's a very nice result for him. And I'm very happy for Suarez because he's staying at this club, and we won against Burnley. We have 3 points in the bag, and I will see you guys in the main menus after just a few seconds. I'm here, guys, in the main menus, and the Spurs lost another game. So I just don't know what is going on with Spurs because they played very good football. Leicester lost against Chelsea, and now we only conceded 14 goals. Or this is the best defense in the league. And Tottenham just destroyed Everton, just destroyed Tottenham 4-0, and Spurs, they conceded 4 goals in one match, and now their goal difference is only +6. And if we're gonna win our next game, we're gonna have 40 points, and that means that we're gonna have we're gonna be 7 points clear from the second place. And Leicester City, they have 32 points, Chelsea 32 points. So it would be very nice to score, not to score, to win our next 2 games. And Luis Suarez 6 goals, and he's already in that 6th place. It is just amazing. And I believe he overtook Mane, and he overtook Salah. Yes, Mane, he has 6 goals, and Suarez has 6 as well, but he scored 6 goals in 12 matches, and Mane, it took him 16 games, and Salah is with 5 goals. He is sitting in that 18th spot. So Suarez is finally playing a good football, and in this game I'm gonna use him in the first team, because I will give him a chance to score a lot more, and he might even be in the top goal scorer after the end of the season. And so I'm gonna sim this game against Wolves. I know that I should be playing this game, but I think we should be doing okay. Yes, we won this game, and Wijnaldum with Robertson, both guys scored, and now we won this game. So now we are 7 points clear from that first place. And now we're playing we're playing at home against Newcastle United. I think it is a winnable game against them, and I think that we have a chance to win against them, because we are playing at home. And I'm gonna use the mix of my first and my second team. And even if we're gonna get a draw, I think that's pretty nice, because we are playing against Arsenal, and in that game we will try our best to win this game. We're gonna try our best to win that game. I will use Arnold. I'm also gonna use Lovren in this game, and this is the team that I'm gonna use. I'm also gonna use Luis Suarez, because he's playing very good lately. And Liverpool, let's just win this game against Newcastle. Don't lose this game. And yes, it is a 1-1 draw. I expected this, but now we are only 6 points clear from that first place, and our next 2 games are against City and Arsenal, so it is very tough. But now Leicester, they won their last game, and if we're gonna win our next game against Arsenal, we're gonna have 44 points, and that means we're 6 points clear from the second place, and we are 8 points clear from Chelsea. So it would be massive. We're not on track. It doesn't matter. Player suspended. Konate will not play, but I think he's not playing in these 2 games, so it's not a huge deal for us, or I should say a huge loss. In this game, I'm gonna use Virgil van Dijk with Matip, and I'm gonna use Klein, or maybe I should say I will use Alexander Arnold. I will use Klein, because whenever I use Klein, we're playing very good. For example, we won against Burnley 4-1, and when I used Arnold, we conceded. We only got a draw against MU. So I'm gonna use Wijnaldum, Keita, Mane, Suarez, and Salah. But I think I should give a chance to Roberto, because he's still in that second place in the top scoring list. So I think that if he can score at least 1 goal, he could be in that first place. So this is the team that I'm gonna use, and these are the substitutes that I'm gonna use in this team. And maybe I should give a chance to Arnold, because Leao will not play any. So I'm gonna use and Chirivella is on that bench. But the reason why I'm keeping Chirivella on the bench, because he's just an amazing player. And I don't know if I should play this game against Arsenal, but I think it would be okay. It would be nice, because we could start the January transfer window in this I should say in this episode already. So I think I will play this game. This is the first time I'm playing 3 games in 1 episode. So Mo Salah is getting ready for this game, and we're playing at home at Anfield, and it is a bit ready, and it is probably going to be a very tough game for us, because Arsenal is a very great club, and I don't think that it's going to be easy against them, even though they're not even in top 10, I believe. But I think it is a must-win game for us, because our form is very good lately, and we are not losing in the Premier League. Our last loss, we suffered the last loss I believe against Manchester City a few months ago. So, and after this game we are playing against M City. So I think it is going to be a very good match, and hopefully we will keep this unbeaten run because I don't want to lose against City. I don't think that we're gonna lose against Arsenal. A draw would be not a draw would be nice, but I still prefer. But I think that we must win this game because we're playing at home against Arsenal. So I think it shouldn't be that hard. I believe when we played away from home against Arsenal, we only won 1-0, but I believe we won our all two matchups against them. We won in the Carabao Cup against them. We won 3-2, and then we also won against them in the Premier League 1-0. I believe Mane scored in the 80th minute, so it was a very tough game. They could have won that game as well, but I'm not saying that Arsenal is a bad club or something like this. They might win against us, but I think that when Liverpool is playing at home, it is just impossible to do something like this. And Wijnaldum with a run, that's a very nice run, and he passes to Roberto Firmino. Roberto Firmino with a shot, and it was an amazing stop, save I should say, from Leno, and I want to find Virgil van Dijk. Yes, so I'm gonna pass this ball to Virgil van Dijk, and Virgil, hopefully he will score. He will score, and it was a pretty bad cross from Salah, I should say, or I don't know who was that player, and Robertson with a pass to Mane, and it is going to be another corner. Mustafi is doing a pretty good job, you know. Salah with another great cross to the penalty box, and it was another great clearance from Arsenal. So 12 minutes played, and the result is still nil. So and they also are in that 8th place with 31 points, and the City only is in the 7th position. So it looks like they're not going for the title this year because they're just not good enough. But if you're gonna take a look at Leicester City, so they're playing like they're the best team in England, so it doesn't make sense why City is playing that bad, because Leicester City is just playing very good football this year, and it looks like they might stay in that top 4 at the end of the season. So we don't know what's gonna happen. We have two number 9s. We have Lacazette and Roberto Firmino, so they are two players that we should be looking at, and so they might score in this game. I think that Lacazette might score because our defense is not or even though our defense is the best in the league, but I still do think that we might concede in this game against Arsenal, because as you guys know, one mistake and we're probably gonna concede, because hopefully Joel Matip will not get a red card, because it would be terrible, because I don't want to play against Arsenal with only 10 players on the pitch. So hopefully Joel Matip will stay in this game, and hopefully he will not get that red card, and hopefully we're gonna win this game against Arsenal. And Gini Wijnaldum with the shot. What a great pass from Naby Keita, and we are leading 2-0 not 2-0. We're leading 1-0 at Anfield, and what a great shot from Wijnaldum. And we're just celebrating this goal, and take a look at this. Take a look at this pass once again. Naby Keita with a very nice run. What a great pass! What a great through pass to Gini Wijnaldum, and he just scored a very nice goal against Bernd Leno, German goalkeeper. He didn't stand a chance against Wijnaldum's shot. So we are leading 1-0 against Arsenal, and that's a very nice result for us. And we conceded a goal. It was a very huge mistake from Virgil van Dijk, and now they tie the game. Oh my god, Servi from Benfica, player who just joined them last season. Now they scored, and I'm going ultra attacking because I want these 3 points, and you know, we could have scored 5, 7, 8 goals against Arsenal, but we just can't finish our attacks. And now they only had 1 shot and they scored already. So I just don't know how we are playing this bad, because even though our defense is the best in the league, I don't know how we're conceding this type of goals. And Virgil van Dijk with another mistake, and he's not playing good lately because he's making a lot of mistakes. And imagine if we lost right now, it would be terrible. But Naby Keita, he passes to Roberto, Salah passes to Fabinho passes to Roberto, and I'm trying to find my players, but no one is making those runs, you know. And Fabinho is trying to get to that ball, but it is terrible pass. And Arsenal scored once again, but luckily it was an offside, and it is just terrible because we're playing such a terrible football right now. I don't know how we're gonna score the second one. And take a look at Jordan Henderson. What the fuck he is doing? Andrew Robertson, show them how you must play. And we just lost the ball once again. Yes. This game sucks completely because we scored, I believe we had 10 shots and we only scored 1. They only had 2 shots and scored 1. So that is just an amazing game. We managed to get a draw against Arsenal. So it is just a terrible experience to play against Arsenal. because it is always tough because our players just can't win because we probably underestimating them, but I don't know, it is tough. So we only got a draw against Arsenal. So Liverpool is still in that first position with 42 points. Our goal difference is the best in the league. We have our goal difference is plus 23, and our best, as I said before, our goal difference is the best. But I think that City, they might catch up to us after this game, because if they're gonna win this game, they will have 35 points, and they're still going for that means that they're still going for the title. And our next two games are against City and Brighton, so we're playing two away games, and that is going to be very tough because I don't like away games because I can't sim them. And yes, and then we are also playing in Emirates FA Cup against Reading at home, so I'm probably gonna sim this game. But then we have 1 week until that game against Brighton, so our players will be fit enough to play that game. So in the next video we're gonna play against Manchester City. And also, guys, in the comments down below, let me know what players should I buy into this team, and let me know how I can change the second team. I need a left back, so give me a left back position, because Gomez is a center back. I know that he can play on the wings, but he can play as a right back, and he's not a left back, so he's just not good enough in that left back position. So Suarez is staying, Shaqiri will stay, Diawara, Ceballos, Henderson, and we only need a new left winger and a new left back, and we only have, I believe, 40 million, something like this. Yes, we have 3.9 million euros, so maybe we can buy a new left back, and maybe you guys want me to sell someone, so let me know in the comments down below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did it, just hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit that ring down below because you will never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next Liverpool Career Mode episodes very soon. So peace, guys, and thank you guys for watching.